Hi, my name's Colin Miller, and today for the Blackboard What's New, we're going to be looking at discussion boards. Discussion boards have been used since we installed Vision 7, and I'm glad to say they are somewhat easier to both set up, to moderate, to assess, to use than they were in the previous version. We're looking currently at a sample that I've set up. This is a thread. Thread is the second lowest level in the hierarchy, the lowest level of course being a post. So we're looking at a post here, there's the reply and there's the post. So how do we set one of these up? They can be set up anywhere in any content area. Select into a content area such as course information, into tools, add a discussion board. We can either select one that we have already created, we can link to a page within one of them, or we can create a new forum, which we're going to do this time. So you give a quick description as to what was there. As is typical in Blackboard, you can set your dates of availability, and you can also make them available or unavailable. At this point we're creating forum settings, so we want to have a look at some of the settings here. The standard ones are that you can allow people to reply using a quote which contains the message above it or the message that's being referred to in the reply itself. Attachments for files to be uploaded onto the Vision course area and appended to a particular discussion, and also for members to create new threads. Other options of interest are probably to allow the users to delete their own posts. You may or you may not wish to do that. Also allowing authors to edit their own posts once they've been published. Again, there are good reasons and sound reasons why you would, and equally why you would not. Subscription gives an option for the users of followers of a discussion forum to be sent an email when changes have happened, either at thread level or at the entire forum level, and again to either tell the system to send a link to the post or the actual body of a post into the email. This would then arrive at your Heriot-Watt email account. Next, options for moderation and members to rate posts could be useful in some sort of peer-to-peer environment. Grading, as I said, you can use it for assessment. We'll go into a lot more detail about that on our actual on-campus training session. It's a bit too much to cover here. Gradebook is Grade Center is quite extensive in Blackboard 9, so we need to be looking at that. And finally, alignments is something that we probably will not be getting into. It just dictates whether or not they're linked to learning objectives of the institution, and we're not using that currently. Submit the page, and we see now that we can select the discussion board as per our name. Click to next again. The final option is just to add any final details in there, and track number of views, and we can set the date here again of availability. Submit, and that is our discussion at the bottom, and quickly drag that to the top because it's the most important thing. Drag the top there and have a look at it to see there is nothing in it, so we wish to create a thread. And if we wanted to add any attachments we could. However, we'll click submit, and then we have a new thread. A user could come in, read this, and if they're looking at it and wish to reply, the button there will give them the ability to do so. And that is the new Blackboard 9 discussion board. It is relatively simple and straightforward. It's quick, it's fast, and importantly, it's available to use by default in any content area. We will actually give you the opportunity to see this from the student's view. There will be a Vision Help organisation set up, and you'll be able to use that for questions, comments, bugs, reports, any such thing. That'll be moderated on a daily basis, so we'll always pick up any of your comments. Thanks for listening. Hope you found that useful, and I'll see you very soon for a new subject on Vision.